All of the things that I have looked to achieve as a little girl, and now I'm walking into them, that's part of the dream. I love singing because that's my first love. Started when we were little kids, growing up in Detroit, Michigan, Detroit home, my mother and my father. And that's where the Clark sisters got their very first start. And from that, my mother discovered our talent and just kept, really working with us, singing in different musicals and church services. Until we got to the point where, our singing started expanding in the gospel music arena.
Oh, Jesus knows, He knows all about every one of our struggles. Oh, He will.
Seeing my mother discover the talent in her daughters, and she knew where and what part to give each one of us. And I oftentimes hear my mother say, okay, this is your part, you're gonna sing this. Dorinda, this is your part. Karen, this is your part. Jackie, you sing this, and Twinkie, you take the bottom. And so anytime we're singing, we always knew where we were supposed to actually be singing in the group. I am what they call the knee baby. I'm next to the youngest. The oldest girl is Jackie. She's the oldest, my oldest sister. Then Denise, then Twinkie, then myself, and then Karen. So I'm next to the baby, as they say. We had to go to church, and we all went together. All went together. There was no copping out. I don't care if you got pneumonia. You're gonna get healed by the time you get to church. So that was the thing we grew up on, and I think that's what gives us the tenacity that we have now.
Oh, Jesus.
Quite a few memories. The one in which I can always remember when I was actually on the verge of getting ready to commit suicide. And that's something that is always going to stick with me because it's my testimony.
When I said, Lord, I can't take it no more, I left the house and I was about to take my car and drive it to the Belle Isle River. I'll never forget it. Going down there, I said, God, I don't know. I just can't take it anymore. Some of y'all been there.
Looking back at that and seeing how God has preserved my life and protected me, going through that, it was just something that I'll never forget. My mom was, actually she had passed on, and going through it by myself, it was like, you couldn't say, where's Mom, how do I deal with this? And sometimes God will allow, the crutches to actually fall away from you to see if you can actually stand on your own.
When I look back over my life and I see all the things God's done for me.
The I Survive album is very dear to me. Let me just say that because in 2010, my house caught on fire. And I was out of my house for a whole year. And thank God that my kids got out. Nobody got hurt or anything. And during that period, God allowed me to really see how He allowed me to survive through all of the things that I've gone through. I mean, that right there, just to see how God protected my family. I mean, I'm hearing all of these things that people never make it out alive. And I was away from home. My husband was away, and my kids were here alone. And they got out just in time. I am the one that would encourage them. No matter where you've come from, no matter what you've done, no matter who you've been connected to, God is still the source.
You see, no matter what